So you want to throw an Oktoberfest bash just like the one in Munich? Well, there's a few steps for success that are going to follow. First, find a place. Indoor, outdoor, I happen to have just enough room in my backyard. But since this is Chicagoland, you've got to be ready for any weather, and that means a tent. So find some guys to put one up for you. These guys had it up in 20 minutes. So you want to set the mood, and that means decorations. The tent, for example, can have these flags as well as a wreath. It looks pretty authentic, doesn't it? And how about a village street scene? Or maybe two. And what is Oktoberfest without a photo booth for souvenirs? When your guests arrive, you want to make sure they know they're in the right place. They also need to know which way to go and why they're there. And then they'll settle into a nice welcoming seat. Let's make sure they'll have something good to eat. First tip, cook the brats early. You can only have to reheat them later and they still taste great. Have a charcuterie tray for nibbling with meats, cheese, fruits, and of course, veggies. Now for our party, about 4 feet long should be just about right, and some pretzel trees to go with it. Now we've got roasted chicken from Brewster's, a local place with a really tasty marinade. Accompanying the brats and chicken were some starring sides, like Rhonda's hot potato salad, creamy cucumber salad, red cabbage, sauerkraut, roasted potatoes also from Brewster's. But the real star was the käsespätzle, or the German macaroni and cheese as people were calling it. But the difference is the noodle and the cheeses were from Switzerland. With all that, no one went hungry. But at an Oktoberfest party, the real star is the beer, right? Now, when I lived in Munich, my favorite beer was Augustiner. Now, the closest I found to Augustiner here is Goldfinger Brewery, which is in Downers Grove, Illinois, right here in southwest Chicagoland. This is the first year they've had a keg available, a 1.6 barrel one-way keg, so I was all over that. And just like the mayor of Munich, who taps the first keg in the Schottenhamel tent to start Oktoberfest.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ortschaft ist auf a friedliche Wiesel.
Ozaptist! Okay, I may have to wait a second or two. Yeah. It's good to be the mayor. Other drinks were of course available, like other beers, soft drinks, seltzers, and of course water, all on this drinks table, which people seem to like better than digging in coolers. It was a lucky find. We had a 50-song playlist going on in the background all night for your singing and dancing pleasure. We made it ourselves on Spotify, and we made sure we included the most fun and popular songs from the Munich Oktoberfest. Here's a list of the best of those. Fliegerlied and Cowboy and Indianer will really keep you busy with their gyrations. Tying it all together was the dessert table with apple strudel, of course, some very special cookies, some chocolate delectables, and our neighbor brought a lemon cake. And for your Oktoberfest party, whether it's 10 people or 50, just use some of these building blocks and your party will rock.